What the past has reserved for us are scriptural revelations, and what the future avails us are revelations of our deeds. Welcome to the next episode, and good morning to everybody. We're still on my autobiography and on my journal of 2020. Today we begin with Thursday, 1911. My spending money, or in Ghana or African countries, we say chop money. So my chop money was 100 cities, 20 pesos, and nothing more important. Nothing more important. I think we finished with Wednesday last. So nothing more important. Then yes, nothing. It's in fact it's only one line. Now we go to Friday 20th 11. That's November 20th. Somebody who said was a Lostosia could give people little numbers came on air and asking people to call. I know people like chop money, free money. People like free money, and people were calling her up and down and giving her monies. I don't know where it has all ended. Maybe she finally ended up collecting monies from them and not delivering delivering to them. Uh, and that was 20th 11. She was called Comfort Lutusia. Then Saturday 21st, yeah, that's Friday 2011. Saturday 21st 11. Oh, nothing important. I'm just speaking Mangis. It's nothing important. It's not very important. Then Sunday 22nd 11. I had a dream with a cutlass looking for a place to defecate. I don't know why it is things keep on appearing. Maybe because, pardon me to say, I used to go to the bush. With a cutlass looking for a place to defecate. I'm sorry again. I usually don't know what I'm reading until I start reading straight away. So please, if you are eating, my knees are down for you. Okay, with a cutlass looking for a place to defecate, I only come through farmlands and houses and inappropriate bushes. I wake up 3:45 a.m. Yes, I think it was only to wake me up for my tahajjud. That's early morning prayers. You can see no meaning. Just looking for a place to ease myself, and then the place is not a nice place, a convenient place full of houses and bushes that should not be desecrated, so to speak. Then I wake 3:45 a.m. So the dream was just to wake me up. Then I think that's all for that day. That's all for that day. Then we go to Monday 23rd, 11. Mango picked up to Konongo town and back. So these are personal issues. Let me say personal issues, not to be read, just to last for a few weeks or so. Then Tuesday 24th, 11. My spending money was 43.60 at somewhere along the line. That was on Monday 23rd. After going to Konongo, I spent 56 cedis, 60 pesos. And the following day, Tuesday 24th, my balance was 43 cedis, 60 pesos. I know somehow I'll soon go to Kumasi to withdraw money until everything is finished. Then I'll be scratching my I'll be scratching my head. Okay. Uh, then we finish. I finished with Tuesday. Uh, I think that's all. The rest is no story. Then we go to Wednesday, 25th, 11. Mm. Wednesday, November 25th. Mm. Nothing. Mangoes drop. Two mangoes drop. Mangoes drop. Nothing. No news. Mm. Wednesday, 30, 26, 11. Mm. Drizzle, 3:50 p.m. to 4:10 p.m. Mm. That's all. Nothing more important. Then, Thursday, 26/11. Very funny. Okay, okay, again, personal. For those, my friend and brother Kunton, personal, but I will still read it. New lab coat one. I wore a new lab coat. And so what? So that was my personal, this thing. Mm. Like I said, some of these things remind me of other events. There might be some other event in the day or after that or earlier, then I can use it to remember, oh, that day I wore a new lab coat, or 3 days after, or 3 days before, something like that. So it may look strange to others, uh, and even sometimes to myself, but I know it's not totally strange because it has a reason. So, new lab coat one, where is it? Yes, that was Thursday 26/11. Then we go to Friday 27/11. Power failure. Was there any rain? No, I haven't seen rain yet. We have, I think I went to a private radio station there called King's Radio in Konongo there. Then power failure 1:45 p.m. to 2:00 p.m. Then another power failure 6:39 p.m. to 6:49 p.m. Lasting only, the second one lasting only uh, 10 minutes. The first one 15 minutes. Not very serious for both of them. Then we go to Saturday 28/11. Two mangoes drop. Mm. Funny, funny things. I think I had nothing to do. Mm. Two mangoes drop. Then into brackets, one eaten by a snail and one by the birds. No meanings. Maybe I'm always looking for work, like I'm doing now. Mm. At 70, I'm still working hard. I hardly have any free time for myself. Always, I want something doing. Mm. Then that Saturday, 28/11, we had rain. The rain, oil has spoiled this part of the paper. Let me see. Yesterday, 28/11, we had rain, and 12:35 p.m. to 1:06 p.m. About 26 minutes, and again 3:12 p.m. to 3:54 p.m. Mm. Two other mangoes picked. Then we go to Saturday, 29/11. Uh, Saturday, 29/11. Nothing appreciable except the movements of my troublesome neighbors. The Monday, 30/11. Mm. Nothing important for Monday 30th 11. Then that ends the month because that was November. Mm. I'm not going to cause a mess like the other time when it was February leap year and February 29th made me get confused. So this one, November is 30th. And the next day is Tuesday, 1st December. Three mangoes, two spoils, no news. Mm. So Wednesday, 2nd December. I think I'm wasting the time of the YouTube channel. Pardon me. Anyway, maybe it will benefit some people, one or two people, to see uh, how I could behave. Mm. To see how I made irrelevant things relevant. Look level, irrelevant things make relevant. To see how I could make irrelevant matters look relevant. Sorry, I'm growing up in my. Okay, Thursday 3:12. I got up in my tank. And so what? Eh? Okay, then to Konongo Station and back, and I spent 28 cities 60 pesos buying things. Then Friday 12. Mm. I called Kojoto, no answer. Kojoto was the one involved in my in the dispute in my plot. Mm. Who came to defend the land guards who apparently wanted to sell the plots to another group of people. He came and intervened to pay my monies to me, which he didn't even up to today as I read. And I called him, no answer. Okay, that was Friday 11 at 4:12. Then to Konongo station and back. I think Said, my good friend Said, gave me 100 cities, maybe for the sale of pamphlets. Uh, then I spent 30 cities that day, 30 cities, 80 pesos. So anytime I go to Konongo is to buy items or Kumasi. So that day, uh, Friday 4th, I went to Konongo and I spent a total of 36, 80 pesos. Then we go to Saturday 5:12. Mm, nothing very important. Sunday 6:12. Just movement of my neighbors. I suspected them very much, so I took note of their movements. Maybe not really necessary, except that I had nothing to do it. So Monday 7:12 was voting day. Monday voting 7:12 was voting day. I remember the voting day in December 2012. Yes, where we had to stop short of completing our Gymstar lessons because of voting, which apparently I didn't mention, and we had to go back for our balance. It was of voting. It was for the sake of voting that we stopped somewhere before finishing the. We stopped short of finishing the course. All right, we go to Monday 7. Yeah, voting day. That's what I just read. Then one Rayman got picked, and what about 2 meters from my kitchen, and so what on a hilly ground far from my. Okay, I picked them on a hilly ground. I think I was expecting that they would roll down after falling, but they didn't. Maybe some few stones held them. I don't know. So I wrote one ripe mango picked up, and about two picked up about 2 meters away from my kitchen on a hilly ground, far from my far from my what? far from my mango tree, yes. So I think the branches went far away. The branch far from the stem of the mango, and then two dropped on a hilly side. And instead of rolling down, they remained there. They remained put there. Mm. Okay, then that day the wind cleared rubbish in my house or in front of my house. Mm. Then we go to they're all about mangoes, a bigger mango. No good bacho. I don't think I'll bore my listeners, my viewers with such mango stories. Mm. Like I said, they were to last, these notes were to last for a month or so, or a few weeks. Then Tuesday, 8:12. Tuesday, 8:12. Mm, it was a dream. Mm. I think the dreams are a bit reasonable to read. Mm. That Ura had visited the broken wall between us about 3 a.m. I woke about 3 a.m., so it was to remind me of my prayers. Then there was windy, heavy rain, 4:39 p.m. to 6:04 p.m. Wednesday, 9:12 to Kumasi and back. Yes, to Kumasi, I will spend money and probably withdraw money from the bank. So Wednesday, 9:12 to Kumasi and back. Then, I think I went to the disputed plot at Antwa. I didn't actually reach Kumasi. I stopped at Jachin Konta, and then took another car to Antwa. Mm. Then went around to Dr. Mensah, then did some shopping there and came back. Then I think Kojotos, instead of paying me the money in back, he was paying a little bit, said that you can't make any meaningful use of it. That's how success are. He sent money to me through one anti-Asabia Ventures. Um, how much was it? I think did I note it down? No. But that day I spent 60 cedis anyway. Yeah, it was there. It was 2 cedis, 2,000 cedis, in 2011 cedis. Or is it 2001 cedis? I don't know. I can't remember well. Here I have a 2011 cedis he sent to me, apparently adding the cost of paying for the cost of paying for the charge that charge him. Then Thursday, 10th, 12, jobs, announcement about jobs. Then Sewa, the council cleaner came again and cleared some rubbish from my house again. Mhm. Yeah. Uh, the famous radio presenter Ochuneko praised God a lot, and I was very happy, and I noted it down. Mhm. Sometimes you would think he looked like controversial, but that day I was very happy for him praising God so much. Mm. That's paramount in the life of every human being. I noted it down. Then Friday, 11:12 to Kumasi and back again. Uh, uh, then I stopped at Amulaga Junction. Mm. I stopped at Amulaga Junction, not quite in Kumasi, not quite in Kumasi town. Mm. Then I went to Ajwi in Kwanta. not not very important. Mm. The important thing is that I went to Kumasi that day and back Friday 11/12, and I spent 140 cities. Then Saturday 12/12 when Red Mango dropped. Mm. And then my spending money was 481. Yes, apparently I withdrew money without noticing it. It should be somewhere up there. But in any case, it's okay. I maybe about 500 cities. So on Saturday 12/12, I had 481 cities, 70 pesos as my chop money. And then I had 195 cities in my phone wallet. So a total of about 600 cities, probably, or going to 600, mm, of about 600 cities, total wallet money and pocket money. Mm. Then wind came that day and cleared all the most of the rubbish in front of my house. So when I feel Konoji drops them, if she's not lucky, the wind clears them. If she's not lucky and I'm lucky, the wind clears them. Mm. Okay, Sunday 12/12. Mm. That's those who locked me. Mm. Kwame, the glass house. He was just coming. He was passing and he greeted me. Chow, good evening. Please, good evening. After locking me up, they saw that it was useless. It was no use. What they expected the police to do to me, they didn't do. After me up, I sat down and I had a chat with the police. And they were even joking with me. They said, "Oh, you are staying alone. I will give you a wife." I said, "Yes." So we laughed. And they saw that no, they shouldn't have locked me at all. So he was passing by the house to see me, Pachome, good evening. Uh, literally, I beg you, good evening. And that I beg you here means please, good evening. Mm. So when you do evil, you come to regret it. So more or less regretting what they did. Uh, when they held me, when the police came for me, they expected me to be citizen. Then they would laugh. It didn't happen. I went, I didn't resist. They didn't ask me any questions. They said, go into the cell. I went, I didn't resist. Even if I knew it was wrong, they didn't ask me. Then after about 2 hours, they called me out to write my statement. When I wrote everything, they saw that, no, I was a patient person. But then they still asked me to go to the cell. And the inmates there asked me, why? Because when I told my story, they said, oh, you will be released soon. And I went back and said, they said, oh, the man has paid money to them to treat me that way. And it's true, Francis still here. He paid money to them, and so they must honor their promise. Hmm? And after our release, he came to me and shamefully told me to contribute money so that we'll give to the police to contribute money for being locked up. I had to because I had money and the new place knew it. I don't know, no good bad show. This is a retired head teacher. Not teacher, head teacher. All right. Now that Kwame of the glass house where they took my picture came and uh, greeted me, please, good evening, Pacho, good evening. Oh God, God have mercy on his servants. Mm. From so Pacho, good evening from Kwame of glass house. His right hand up towards me. I only raised my left hand. And so he this is me, Pacho, good evening. Then I also did this. I didn't talk. Well, I think my right hand was occupied. Either it was deliberate or that there was something in my right hand. But for some reason, I couldn't raise the right hand. I don't know. I can't remember now. I only raised my left hand up in response. Then, Monday 14/12, that Kwame in their house, Emerson continued to work there. They bought the plot cheaply because Nyako stole it from Habitat, eh, plus his own plot far away, and sold that one to them and another person. Some people are not afraid of doing silly things, evil things. No, I can't do such a thing. I can't. In fact, one time the secretary, Mr. Ose, asked me to come and be writing names of people. I refused. Neko jumped inside earlier and did that. He wanted me to do that so I could also get favors. I don't need any plot favor. What is okay for me is okay for me. Okay. Because if I had gone in to do that, I would also get power and also get a plot for myself, extra plot for myself. Then we would equate each other the same. He's the same, he got extra plots. I also came and I also got extra plots. The evildoers are supporters one to one another, one to each other. Yes, one to the other. The evildoers are supporters one to the other. It's in the Quran. Mm. I declined it. Mm. Those who wanted it jumped inside and got two plus. Fine. I don't mind about that. Mm. I don't care about that. That was Friday 12. We finished. Monday 14/12. Now we go to Tuesday 15/12. And what is that? To Kumasi and back. Uh, and I started a new moon that day too. I used to look out for a new moon. I don't know why. I don't know why. Mm. And there was a new moon that day too because I recorded it against Tuesday 12, Tuesday 15/12. And did I go to Kumasi? Yes, to Kumasi and back. And back. I went to Kumasi and back. And I spent a total of 127 cities, 20 pesos. Mm. Then no good news. Mango drops, that's all. And so what? Okay, viewers, I think we pause here. And then when we come back, we go to Wednesday 16/12, 2020. So very soon we'll finish with 2020 and then go to 21. I think we have a long way to go still. We are in 2024. Anyway, that is it. Mm. Uh, let me say, unwanted stories better than no stories at all. And who can tell you? Who can tell? These stories may look unwanted to me. They might be helpful to some others. Mm. So thank you very much. Illa liqa'i. Bye bye. And God bless you all and guide you in the right path. Mm. Also pray for me for guidance in the right path and for God to accept my prayers for forgiveness. Bye bye. Au revoir. Ila liqa'i.